Hi, this is Tara. I'm doing a decluttering video today, and here's some of the perfumes that I'll be decluttering. This is a Serge Lutens Fleur d'Oranger. It's a really beautiful orange flower, and I think it might have a weird note of like cumin or something in it. Anyways, I never sprayed this. I only like took off the round thing instead of using the sprayer, and dabbed it on my skin once. It was fine, but I have other orange flower perfumes that I like better. This one is called Siwa by that expensive house of Memo Paris, and this one is like a totally really light but somewhat natural smelling white floral. I think it's probably either tuberose or jasmine or something like that. It's very, very, very light, very, very smooth, and kind of just I mean, if you really like light, sort of natural smelling, delicate type of white florals with not many other perfumes, not many other notes or anything, this is probably perfect for you. But for the price, it was, let me just say, not kind of worth it for me. Another thing that I might get rid of is this beautiful sandalwood, this bargain Adam Levine. This one is a gorgeous, affordable sandalwood scent for women. Sandalwood woody perfume for women. Very nice. Unusual that a celebrity would go this route. Usually the celebrity ones are very sweet and kind of like fruity and juvenile, but this one is very nice. Not too mature, but going a different route. I think sandalwood is a smooth, slightly sweet floral note that is quite nice for winter and very cozy. Yeah, so this is probably good for a more sophisticated person who likes sandalwood. Let's see, what else? This one. Okay, so this one is Poison Girl Eau de Toilette by Dior. This one I got because I thought I mistook it for Poison Girl Eau de Parfum, which is one that I'm keeping. This is doesn't have that really nice almond note that I kind of like in the Poison Girl. This is more effervescent, lighter, very, very sweet perfume, something that a more younger person might like. I don't need two of these in my collection. Next one, and this is also one where I decided to let go of it because I have too many versions and too many other small samples, travel sprays and whatnot of this. And this is the Guerlain Eau de Parfum Florale. I think this may or may not be like discontinued. I really like this, the early notes, because it doesn't have that really what do you say it, sharp bergamot citrus note. It's more of a floral beginning, but the thing that I don't really like, and lots of people do love, is that it is a very, very heavy tonka bean base notes, and tonka bean is one of those notes where I have to be careful not to have too much of, otherwise it's just too heavy. I mean, it's, to some people it might be really soft and cozy and warm, but in San Francisco it's too sunny and the weather is not cold enough for where that is great for, like, even during the summer. I mean, even during the winter. So I'm gonna let this go, even though I really do like this. I bet someone else who appreciates like cozy, powdery tonka bean, warm, sort of a sweet perfume can actually appreciate it better than me. Here's another one that nobody really knows of, and this is called from a niche house called Nobile 1942. And this is Muschio Nobile, which means noble musk. And this is like a nice musk. I mean, it's like your white musk, basically. It's not too much of anything. It does smell kind of refined. It has a little bit of a dusty kind of overtones. I don't know. I didn't really care for it too much, but it probably would smell really good on a guy or someone with really warm skin. I have like really dry like skin that doesn't really project much, but this will probably smell better on those type of people, especially if you want like a clean musk that doesn't smell like soap, but smells nice. It smells nicer on other people than on me, let's just say that. I liked it when I smelled it on clothing and when I smelled it on paper, but on my skin, no. It's gonna go. Okay, so let's go something a little bit heavier. Now this I really love, the scent Tom Ford Ombre Leather. I got this as a birthday present, and I can't use it because I actually have a large bottle of the perfume, and I prefer the perfume formulation more because a little bit deeper. This is an all-over body spray, which is probably good for people that, you know, likes to have it a little bit lighter and spray a little bit more. This might be good for a guy and woman, you know, who like perfume, who like leather perfumes. There's a note of, I think, slight note of raspberry. It's not sweet. I think it's quite sophisticated because it's also lightened by jasmine and light musk, so it's not super heavy. I think it's quite sophisticated. So, you know, if you don't want to pay a lot of money for the perfume, you might want to just get the all-over body spray instead. I'm gonna get rid of this because it's basically a duplicate. Okay, so let's do something a little bit more light. So I have, oh yeah, okay, this one. So I love this line, Serge Lutens, and I actually have another one of these because I like this scent. It's like a super light incense, the lightest whisper of incense possible in a musk. So basically it's perfect for winter or, you know, spring when it's raining. It's a contemplated scent. It's not like in your face like those really heavy incense things. It's perfect for people that like incense, but they do not like the strength and the spiciness of incense. This is not very spicy. This is just contemplative and nice. It's like a transparent incense, if you will. So I highly recommend this. I also have another bottle of this, and because I have so many perfumes, I'm not going to keep this because someone else could probably use this, you know, better than me. Okay. Speaking of someone else liking, well, here you go. Here is this. I've been very curious about the Maison Francis Kurkjian Paris Baccarat Rouge 540, and this is the Extrait de Parfum. So this is supposedly a tester, and I say supposedly because I bought this from FragranceNet and .com, with whom I trust, you know, because I bought like maybe 75%, 80% of my perfume collection from them, and I've not had anything go wrong or, you know, had any suspect or fake things happening. So this is a really battered, you know, box, supposed tester box. So testers are those ones where they put it on the counter for people to like smell in the department stores, and so they don't have a fancy box for it because it's a waste of money. They just throw the boxes away. So this is what the bottle looks like. This is actually really heavy, and it seems like it is not fake. Look, they have these like embossings on here. There's also an embossing in the back where the glass is dented in, and then on the bottom it has Fabriqué en France, like that, and then the trademark sort of embossed on it, and there's the sticker. I've checked this writing and the fonts on here, and it seems legit. The this is really heavy, and this is what it looks like inside. It also has the embossed thingy, and it fits really tightly over the glass. The glass is really smooth. There's no like air bubbles or, you know, something that would indicate that it's like a lower grade product. So I'm quite satisfied that this is the real thing. I've actually smelled it, this and the lighter version, at a Neiman Marcus in my city several times. So I do know what it smells like, and it smells identical. So I would say that it's probably safe to say that this is probably a tester at one time, meant to be a tester. It says also on here, well, right here, it says on here also, oops, testeur ne peut être vendu, demonstration not for sale. So yeah, I mean, there's that. And then also on the box, there's the ISBN and this this warning and stuff on it. So I think it's true. So this is like, I got this off FragranceNet, and it was like 200, 300 bucks or something. So, you know, it wasn't cheap, even for a tester. But the problem is that in San Francisco, it just does not get cold enough for me to wear something this powerful. This thing is so strong and powerful that like one spray, it lasts like hours on me, and it's just too warm and cozy, you know, and long lasting. Just like that other one that that they have, Grand Soir, which is like an amber perfume. Oh my God, one spray and it lasted like all day, and it was like super strong. So I find that my taste in perfumes does not extend towards super strong perfumes like this. This is probably meant for some people who live in like really cold and well ventilated places, not in my little Mediterranean California coastal city that never sees temperatures really below 50 degrees. Yeah, so it's a little bit too hot for me. It's just a pity. I actually wanted to get the lighter one, Baccarat Rouge, the Eau de Parfum, that's in like the clear glass, not the red glass, but it was sold out already. So I thought that this would be the same, but it turns out that this is probably longer lasting and stronger, and it's more cozy. I think it doesn't have that weird smell that some people said that they dislike, that chemical smell or something. So a lot of people actually prefer this more, but I'm one of those people that likes the other formulation better. Okay, next is, speaking of interesting perfumes, here's one from a artist, from a slightly controversial house called Phuong, and she's like a niche, sort of small, I think she invested her own money or something to make this line that's named after her, Phuong. She's like a Vietnamese American woman, and she was in some other field, but she'd always loved perfume. So she invested money, and she hired like some famous perfumers. I think this is Mark Buxton and maybe Bertrand Ducheffour's as a team. So this is Artiste by Phuong, and this one I had bought the whole set of hers, which is like 12. And then this was her 13th fragrance, which was not in the set because basically it came after. I bought the whole set of these travel sprays that was like $300 something or something. It was very expensive back in the day, and this was like several years ago at the now defunct Barney's. And the person that helped me, the salesperson, was a super sweet guy, and he basically gave me this as a gift for that purchase. And yeah, so I was thinking about maybe decluttering this because her perfumes are really good. Okay, don't let the hype, you know. There was this one perfume reviewer who had a big stink over her and basically caused her line to be downgraded by a lot of people who didn't even bother to go and smell it for themselves. Her perfumes are really good. This one is no exception. It's got quite a few notes, very complicated. You might want to look it up online to see, you know, if it's something that you might be interested in. Also, these are Extrait de Parfum, which means that they have the highest amount of oils in them. So it's generally, Eau de Parfum is generally, you know, the second highest, and then you have Parfum, then I think you have Extrait de Parfum, which might be even higher. So, okay, let's do a fun one. So this is Miller Harris. She might not be too well known in America, but Miller Harris is famous she's a famous perfumer from London, and her stuff is very eclectic and a little bit eccentric, and she mixes different things together. So this is Nua De Tuberos, which is supposed to be like nutty tuberose or something like that. And this color of the box, of the front of the box, is exactly like how it smells. So this is like the epitome of bubblegum tuberose. It is the Barbie pink, mimosa, violet, and green clover. So this is like super feminine and bubblegum, you know, like Barbie. This is exactly what it smells like. It's very nice. It's not heavy whatsoever. It's very sort of powdery and sort of purpley pink. Very fun perfume. Another one that I bought, okay, so this is called Jasmine Angelique, and this is from the Atelier Cologne. This one is a huge bottle, 200 mils. It's 6.7 floral ounces, so it's like basically double the size of the average perfume, the large perfumes that you get. These, I don't know, don't ask me why I got such a big bottle. I usually don't, but so, sorry, let me get this out of the, this is a spiky jasmine with a bitter green angelica note. Angelica is a herb, a green herb kind of plant that has a bitter green, sort of a oak mossy, not oak mossy, but kind of like in that vein note. That I usually like angelica, especially when it's teamed with vanilla, because it makes a vanilla perfume less cloying and sweet and gives it some green and bitterness and some depth. The thing with this jasmine is that on the day that I went to buy it, I was very hot and I had spent all day walking around downtown, and I nipped in to cool myself off in the lobby of this shopping mall, and they had a kiosk. This Atelier Cologne is actually from France, and they had a kiosk there, and I started smelling the perfume, and when I sprayed the Jasmine Angelique on my really hot sunburnt skin, I smelled an incredible jasmine note, like really realistic, pure green jasmine, you know, the type that's hard to capture, and it smelled amazing on me. So of course I bought like this huge bottle, but the problem is when I sprayed this on my regular skin, which is cool and dry, all I smelled was the Angelique note. So the Angelique note smells sort of like spearmint bubblegum and kind of like ashy. You know, a lot of people said it kind of smells like an ashtray or something like that. So it has that sort of like celery, like, you know, that bitter celery spearmint gum type of note on it. And then the jasmine sort of receded to the background. So with that, I can't really justify keeping this cologne. I bet if there was like this athletic guy, he could wear this cologne and it would smell amazing right after he exercised. So, I mean, it's a pity, but I will do have to let this go, and I'll let it go at a pretty good price too. because I don't think that many people really know this house. Let's see. Oh, here's something, a niche. So this is Hiram Green, and this is from like a house from the Netherlands. And basically they make, what do you call it? Vegetarian or vegan or all natural type colognes that have a cult following. So this one is Dilettante, and no, wait, this is a Shangri-La. So basically they make these really rich florals. This one is a rich yellow floral, and I mean, this is like a really fun and strong and rounded perfume. It's not like your it's a real perfume, not like your other natural sprays where they're just kind of like dissipate, you know, in 20 minutes or something like this. This is very rich. A lot of people said that they don't understand, they don't know how like a natural perfume company could come up with this formula. But anyways, there you go, Shangri-La. I also have 2 other ones of this as well that I might also think about selling, because I think that these will sell pretty fast. This is like a sought after perfume, and there's not many places that sell this perfume. Okay, and sort of last is this one that I got at Ross. And you know, say what you will about Calvin Klein, I think their name has gotten downgraded or maybe diluted like in the last 10 years or so. But when they were at their peak, they had some of the most unusual and innovative perfumes that I've ever smelled. And a lot of them, like Eternity, Truth, Reveal, CK1, Obsession for Women, a lot of these are just like masterpieces in my mind, and timeless as well. Euphoria, I wouldn't say is timeless, but actually Euphoria, the original, is a very, very good perfume. And it's actually one of the only few ones with the note of orchid vanilla and vanilla together that actually don't, you know, kill me with the cloying. I think that one is, the original Euphoria is a very good perfume. Let's see. This one's not bad. I mean, it's like a nice flanker. It's nothing to the original, in my opinion. I also have the Euphoria Gold too, which is also a very good perfume. I might be decluttering that as well. And I'm only decluttering not because these are bad perfumes or anything like that, in which case I wouldn't even sell them. You know what I mean? I would just like give it away, like leave a bag of it in a public restroom or something with the please take sign or something like that. I would just give those away. I would not really sell them like online for people to buy. So this is the end of my today's declutter. Oh wait, I have one more. Okay, so this one is a Chloé Fleur de Parfum Les Mini Chloé. So this is like a 0.67 floral ounce. And I love this one. I love the little box, and I just super love this size of a perfume. And one thing I really also love is it's actually a spray, not a roll-on or, you know, God forbid, one of those stupid dabbers that are always leaking and everything. This is like a really good size cologne that is not too small and not too big, and you can just safely carry this in your purse. And you know, it's only like, it's a little bit more substantial than 0.5 ounces, and the bottle is really pretty. I really like travel sprays for the convenience. However, one thing I do have against travel sprays is that they're round, and then when you put them down on a surface like your bathroom counter, it starts rolling off, you know what I mean? And I've actually had one roll off in my office rolled off my office table, and it because I was letting someone smell it, and she had put it down, and it started rolling off, and it rolled off the edge and smashed against the floor and soaked into the carpet. So basically that whole thing was wasted. But can you imagine traveling with those things and then you accidentally put it on the counter and then the whole bottle's wasted? So that's why I kind of like the square ones better. And then also the more squatter shaped travel sprays are better because you can just put them like this. You can lay them on the end like that, and then it doesn't like have that incident happening. So thank you so much for watching. If you like my content, please subscribe so you can have future content. Thank you. Bye.